Basically, muscles contract and relax. They shorten and they lengthen to help us to stay upright, to move, to change positions, even to breathe. We're using muscles pretty much even just sitting completely still. When we have pain, there's two things that really happen with muscles themselves. The pain happens, then the muscle tightens, and that's when you get that feeling of real stiffness in your back, as the muscle is just tightened as a protective mechanism to try and stop you from doing the wrong thing again. In this setting, physio is taking a movement disorder, something that's wrong with a movement, and trying to correct it. So whether that be a back stiffness, where you're not moving correctly, and trying to initially to loosen it through mobilisation and stretching, and then teach you how to get those muscles in that area to move better. Generally, a session takes around about half an hour. On a first session, we would sit you down, ask you some questions, find out what's wrong, what happened, what caused your problem in the first place, and also a little bit of background about yourself. So, find out what your pastimes are, what you do for work, what sports you play, what your hobbies are, so we know what level we have to get you back to. From there, we'd have a look at this particular area that's injured and try to see what bits of the movement are missing or what's incorrect there. So usually within the 15 or 20 minutes of looking at you, we have a pretty good idea of what we'd probably call a working diagnosis. We wouldn't say definitively that's the problem, but we'd have a pretty good idea of what's going on. So then the next step from that is to take our working diagnosis and apply that. And so we would start some treatment on you, work on the particular area or on the particular structures that seem to be causing the problem. A lot of the time you would reassess very quickly afterwards and see if there's any improvement immediately. Most of the time you can see some change in someone's problem almost immediately, and obviously if you're getting improvement, then we know we're doing the right thing. There are certain problems that you won't see a change for one session, you mightn't see a change for a few weeks, depending on the problem and how long it's been there. And so we would come up with a plan based around the nature of your injury and your day-to-day schedule, and say, right, let's treat this for 3 sessions, or let's work on this for 6 sessions, or this is something that we'll need to see you weekly for 6 weeks or 8 weeks, and then we come up with a plan from that angle. The rehabilitation phase is getting you from that very acute injury back to 100% fit, and then whether that's by joining into our classes and doing a TRX program, or whether it's by setting you a program to work on at home or in the gym, or a running program to work on at football training, we work it out based on your needs. It is very good. We've got a lot of, as I say, different varieties of experience, so we can bounce ideas off each other and advise each other or help each other out, depending on the challenges that come up each day.